Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I am playing some ELEX, and I've got Duras here with me, who has promised to kind of help me out with some of my tasks. We're actually doing a task that he's assigned me. Talk to some of these people who might have had something to do with the murder. My plan is, because coming down here has been really brutal, and that's why I have Duras to begin with, because I didn't really want to use a companion, but the area is just chock full of people who want to kill me, and they're too overpowering. So my plan is to come through this map around this way, and then drop down onto this fella here and get that, and then if I can, just fast travel back. Like, that's the plan here, because even going from this cliffside down, I bump into way too many overpowered enemies, and they just trounce me, so... how do I get to where I want to go? I think I want to go through this hotel. Where am I headed? And Duras has decided to use a jetpack as well, which is kind of a breach of the code of the village he lives in, but I guess it's just more convenient that way. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna try to hit the road here. Yeah, here it is.
Remarkable country.
Hmm. Something on the ground over here. A buck. Wonderful. Where are we going? Okay. Like a castle wall over here. If there's anybody in here, I'm reluctant to fight them because I haven't had any luck fighting people. Combat-wise, my character's not quite developed yet. Looks like poison.
Wait here.
Let's have a little bit of food to eat here. Cover a little bit. So, what looked like poison was probably poison. And let's take a look here, see how close we are. Yeah, we can try it. Wow. Good. It's a little awkward. There's a troll there. Okay, we don't want to go that way. We want to go south. So we're going to avoid that troll. Okay, and then there's some fellas down here too. Or maybe that's our contact, but maybe it's not. So I'm a little bit reluctant. It is him.
Who are you?
I am Leonard. Berserker, prospective hunter, and apprentice. At least I will be if Master Garen will teach me.
You're learning to be a hunter?
I'm an apprentice. Do you have any hunting experience?
I don't think I have any experience, no.
I'm learning how to survive out here.
Master Garen says that life begins when the bow comes alive in your hand. And you'll become dead if you can't learn to make your bow come alive. That's the most he says, but normally with some swearing. Maybe you can learn something from him.
You don't hunt together then?
We have, but last time we went out, I made too much noise. We were attacked by raptors. He let me try and shoot the pack leader, but I dropped my bow.
You dropped your bow?
Jesus Christ.
I know. We were moving. I stumbled. Then it was too late. We had to run. Master Garen's not really spoken to me since.
No shit.
You lost your bow?
Yes, I wasn't going to stay there unarmed. I ran.
So, get another bow.
Garen, Master Garen, won't let me have one. He says I have to make one. And he's not taught me how to make one. I need my old one back. How can I hunt without a bow? Make a new one? Where would I even start?
Shit.
And you want me to get it?
Would you? Would you bring me my bow?
I never said that.
But would you think about it? Please. Please, will you help me? I can pay you if you do.
Where did you lose your bow?
Everything happened so fast, I can't really remember the exact spot.
What?
In any case, it was to the north. By the cliffs below, under Goliath.
That's a lot of ground to search.
Yeah, but at least the raptors have moved on. They followed us, so they're not around there anymore. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know.
I will find your bow.
If you do that, you will have my eternal thanks. And I will also
God,
give you
what
a
a
few shards in addition to
Putz.
my portion
I
from the
don't
hunt.
want to.
Oh, and this needs to stay between us. I don't want Garen to learn about it. He'll get over it when I have my bow back. But if he hears in advance, he'll try and talk you out of it.
What these ruins must have witnessed.
Hey, you, what are you doing? You're scaring away everything within a day's walk. You crash around like that, you'll scare off anything you can eat and attract everything that wants to make a meal of you.
I don't know these forests.
That's as plain as a horny troll in your sleeping sack. You'd better learn quick if you want to stay alive. You're scaring away the prey that is my livelihood. It's hard enough bringing in the food I have to, without some big-footed oaf crashing through the forest.
Ease
Still,
up, buddy.
Seeing
Jesus.
as you aren't a natural hunter, maybe you'd like to buy some goods from me.
You're a hunter?
Yeah, I found my place. This is where I belong, with nature and for nature. I want nothing to do with Goliath.
Why not?
Too much talking, too much bullshit. Out here, peace. But you look like a talker. Is that why you're here? To talk?
A berserker was killed. The body was found in the forest.
The forest is a dangerous place.
The berserker who was murdered was called Ankor. Did you know him?
Askor? That asshole. Yeah, I knew him. I kept out of his way. He kissed Ragnar's ass and treated everyone else like rot boar shit.
You didn't like Ankor.
I didn't put myself in a position where I needed to. Little shit won't be missed.
Sounds like you had a grudge.
I think most people are assholes. You only asked me about Askor.
Sociable guy, aren't you?
Sociable just means happy to talk shit. I don't talk shit.
Do you always hunt with a bow?
A bow? Traps? You should always try and kill at a distance. Learn that, and you will live longer. I'm here to feed berserkers, not the creatures.
When were you last in the forest by Goliath?
I don't know. Not for a year. This is the best area for hunting, and all Goliath cares about is me filling my quota. As long as I send them meat and fur, I can stay out here away from small talk and politics. What's with all these questions? Is some asshole trying to pin this on me?
I'm questioning anyone I meet out here.
If you want an alibi for me, you'll have to go out there and speak to the raptors.
Is that your only alibi?
I'm a hunter. You want to know where I am? I'm always here in the forest.
What do you have to trade?
So sword I can't use, and no armor. Fuck. Does have arrows though. Oh boy. Ivory. Okay. Other than maybe no. And no, I don't have anything worth selling them either.
That isn't enough.
Okay. Sorry, what was that? Oh, fine dining knife. Just more junk. And thieving from them. I don't want to steal anything from them. Let's take a look upstairs. More junk. No. So really nothing of any importance. But I did get to talk to him. I wonder what Duras has to say about that.
About Askor's murder. Garen just wants to hunt. He didn't like Ankor, but I don't think he killed him. Besides, if he had killed Ankor, he'd have used his bow, not a sword.
Yeah, all Garen wants is to hunt. He'd have no motive for this.
It's not conclusive, but I don't think it was him.
I agree. I don't think it was him either. Let's take him off the list. You're making good progress. I'll keep Ragnar informed.
Alright, so we have a couple of options now. Might go to... Might come over here if we can make it. Or even take a look to see how far away our mission here might be. It's up here in the north, and I saw a troll between here and there. So let's go up and see if we can make it. Oh, there's an arrow there. I do need arrows. And they let me take them, so... Good. A few arrows go a long way. I'm gonna save our progress. I know that the autosave kicked in there, but still. There's that troll. Good, that's who I was looking for. I just don't want to tangle with that troll.
This could be challenging.
Forlorn. I don't know. Is that an enemy of mine? I don't even know. You know what I mean? Like, if he's an enemy, or if he's just some guy named Forlorn. Is Forlorn like a faction? Okay, so he's coming over to kill me. So that's a definite no. Camera. Shit. Now there's two of them? Next dead, so I'm gonna call this as I see it. Shit. You can see, like, the enemies, like, I'm hardly even taking any or making a dent in their HP with this little axe, and who knows how many hit points they actually have, so good thing I saved. We're gonna switch that mission up. We'll see what we can do to get over to the next visit. I'm surprised this guy isn't a teacher of some sort, because I mean, he's a master bowsmith or master hunter or whatever, but us do it against him. I have no armor. That's the other part of this. Maybe I should just get some armor. It's hard to say before we get started on these enemies if I'm gonna just get trounced or if I'm gonna hold my own or what's gonna happen there. Okay. No, we're not going that way. We're going to avoid a lot of these enemies if we can because they're so powerful. Like gatekeeping every inch of this. Shit. Shit. How do we get further away? We're going in the absolute wrong direction. Oh, that's why. Come on, let's get away from this thing.
Not bad here, is it? I'll get this one.
What one? Where is he? Don't see where he is, but we killed him. Hey. Fast travel port and good. That was a lucky find. Right, here we go, maybe. I hope so.
A world heart. The hearts of all berserkers beat with them, for they shall heal the world.
Ooh, who are you? What are you doing here? No one's allowed round the world, Heart.
I'm no threat.
So you say. What brings you all the way out here?
Are you responsible for the world heart here?
That's what you care about? The world heart? What about the men sent with it? If we wither, it does too. Goliath should care as much about us as they care about that plant. But yes, What are we next to a world heart? Ants in history. Here we are standing by the future of Magellan, the very thing given to us in Magellan's hour of need. Maybe that's what Bourne meant. He told me being a cultivator was about learning who you are. Out here, isolated with this thing to care about, I've certainly gained perspective.
Tell me, what do you know about Askor's murder?
Nothing really. I don't hear much from Goliath out here.
So, you were here when he was killed?
Probably. I haven't been anywhere else in months. I only go back for supplies or to transport seedlings. When was Askor killed?
3 months ago, around Mana's Eve.
Oh, then I was back in Goliath sometime around then. I've lost track, to be honest, but whenever it was, I didn't see anything.
How well do you know Askor?
Not at all. I mean, I knew of him. People talked about him. But I don't think I ever said more than hello to him, and he ignored me. He didn't really have time for cultivators. But, you know, people can be like that. Some value our work, others think they're superior somehow.
Do you know where they found Askor's body?
I'm guessing somewhere in the forest, or why ask me, right?
Did you hear anything else about Askor?
Well, I'm wondering why you're not asking me about the seedling that disappeared the same night Askor was murdered. No one seems to be asking about it, and from what I heard, it wasn't just a seedling, it was one close to maturity. I heard it was being sent to a cultivator in the hope it could go on to Tavar or somewhere as a new world heart. But it never arrived.
Do you carry a sword?
Of course. It's dangerous out here.
You work here on your own?
Most of the time. That's part of the punishment. It didn't used to be as lonely. They'd send patrols out to check on us. But since the Albs started attacking, we've been left on our own out here. Yeah, I guess we're not a priority.
I don't think you killed Askor.
Me? Of course I didn't.
You really don't think you have a motive?
You mean the seedling he had? I'm a cultivator. I look after a world heart. I want to know what happened to the seedling he had. Why aren't you investigating where it went?
You're out here with a sword, and no witnesses.
If I tried to attack a warrior with a sword, chances are you'd be planting me in the ground.
What is a cultivator?
Well, we're farmers, in the main. We grow the crops for Goliath, and we tend to the seedlings and the world hearts. The warriors act like they're the big guys, but really, they're here to protect us. Warriors might get the glory, but it's us cultivators who are changing the world.
How long have you been doing this?
Oh, I didn't want to do it. This was a sentence. I got sent here as punishment 5 years ago.
Punished? And you say you enjoy doing this?
Yeah, masochist, aren't I? Beer, women, and fights were all that used to matter. Now, I get a kick from seeing just a few seedlings a season make it all the way to mature. I can take pride from that.
How safe is the world's heart here?
You mean with the Albs scouting out Goliath? They don't seem to register it. The World Heart mustn't be their mission, or they don't know about it. They'd kill me fast enough, though. That is, if the animals didn't get me first. Or I don't eat the wrong thing and get poisoned. Still, all in a day's work.
So, you're happy out here?
Happy? I don't know. I'm not dead. But if you're offering to help, there is one thing. I've not had any supplies from Goliath. Can you get them to send someone with my food supplies?
I will ask about your food supplies.
Thank you. Cinda is probably the best person to ask. She's fierce. I mean, ball-shriveling fierce. But gets things done. I'm not asking for anything special. Just the usual supply run. Or just, well, anything, to be honest. We're hungry out here.
I have all kinds of food.
I'll see what I can do.
Please, just don't forget. I can't farm, fight, and bring in supplies. Listen, Goliath aside, there's a plant. The Cultivator's Loaf. If we could collect some of that, it would help us. It grows everywhere, but we've just not had time to collect them. 4 dozen should be enough.
4 dozen?
Yes, hopefully that would last us until we get another supply run. Say, let's round it up. Can you bring me 50?
Jesus
Save you a trip to
Christ,
Goliath?
50? No.
Where do you get your supplies from?
Directly from Goliath, normally. Sometimes, we'll get something from passing hunters. But you can't rely on that.
Why have the deliveries come to a halt?
The Albatax. The warlords have put all the warriors on defense and cut down on the supply runs. We're supposed to be self-sufficient out here. But with more Albatax and more creatures, we don't have time to grow, forage, or hunt anymore.
Okay, so, nobody else out here worth talking to? Alright, so, I think what we'll do is we'll fast travel back and actually complete his mission to get some supplies. Right? I think that's going to get us a little bit of XP. Maybe we can get a little stronger and kind of move on here, especially now that we have that fast travel point down to that area. It makes life a lot easier. Alright, so I don't know how much help Duras is actually going to be, because if he and I can handle it, I can usually handle it on my own.
Another incomer. Are you here to trade, fight, or just add
Oh,
another
I had no
mouth
idea
to the
she was even
masses?
here.
Because unless we get help, I don't know how we're going to keep feeding the people we've already got here. They are supposed to be able to conjure stuff up with their magic, but can they do that with supplies? Can they magic up the food we need? No, they can't.
I have all kinds of food.
It doesn't sound like you're getting the help you deserve.
Don't pretend like you feel sorry for me. People like you are only interested in the power that comes from magic, not the problems of common folk. But then, what does magic do for me when I'm hungry? In any case, I won't let myself be deceived. Even if our magic can protect us from what is out there, it is no replacement for a full stomach.
Eardor needs supplies.
Eardor? The cultivator? Yes, I suppose he's not had any supplies for a while. But he will have to wait. He can forage in the forest. The people here can't.
I promised I'd get him supplies.
I'm not responsible for your promises. I have a whole town to feed.
What if I buy them?
What if I buy them?
ELEX is always welcome. You can purchase what you want. Everything I've got here has already been assigned. Except for a load of bread I had to throw out because no one picked it up from the baker until it was too late. I mean, what use is moldy bread? For the want of a few men, we waste resources that we're already short of.
Okay.
Is moldy bread all there is?
For now. I'll get someone out there with better supplies when I can. But honestly, I can set up 4 other supply runs to other people in the time I can get someone to him. Until all this is sorted out, I've got to put my supplies where they'll do the most good.
What do you have to trade?
You can take a look at our stock. The selection is more limited than I'd like.
I don't
but
get
it's
it.
what
They're
we have.
not short
Of
on
course,
food
if we weren't
in the
besieged
least.
by
There's
outlaws,
food everywhere
elves, and
here.
We're still pen-pushing bureaucrats. I could offer you more.
Are things really that bad in Goliath?
That depends who you ask. I'm sure there are some who don't notice how hard it is for everyone at the bottom of the pile.
Ooh.
It sounds like you have a problem.
Oh, I wish it was only one. But let's start with the Ison clan promising me regular deliveries from the Valley of the Damned, and then failing to get them for me. It's time Master Thorald returned from his retreat to put this right. But like everyone else, it seems like he has plans greater than, say, making sure everyone gets fed. If we don't get that food, we'll be living on hope and fresh air. But then, why should you care if our warlords don't?
Can I help?
You?
I don't like that I have to
Well,
go through
not
like
one to turn
endless
down that
streams
sort
of
offer.
talking
My only
points
motive is to
to
keep
get
people
their missions
fed.
from them.
If I'm going to achieve
It's
that, I need
so,
someone
like,
to talk to Ankor. I
inconvenient
need someone to persuade
and
him
unrealistic.
how serious the situation is. These warriors seem to think that fighting is the only thing that matters. But let's see them try
Spit it
fighting
out,
when they've
lady.
not
Spit
eaten
it
for a
out.
week. Can you tell Angram that's how bad it is?
After
That if
after all
we
that,
don't
you just
start
want me to
getting
pass on a
boxes of
message?
supplies, then the only thing he'll have to eat is boxes.
Where can I find this Master Thorald?
The pilgrim has been gone for so long, I'm not sure anyone knows where he is. He announced that he needed to
Okay,
go
so
into
after
retreat
all
for
that,
some higher
all that
purpose,
bullshit,
and that was
we don't
it.
even know how to
You left.
talk to him.
All we
Okay.
know is that his
We'll
leaving
talk to him when he
had
gets home.
something to do with
It's just so
ELEX
stupid.
and mana. But what exactly, I don't think anyone knows.
I will speak to Engram for you.
Thank you. My hunters are doing their best. But we can't get by without those food supplies from the valley.
Fucking dumb. Really fucking dumb. See what she can
Teach
teach
me
me though.
something.
Of course.
Nope. After all that, I can't learn anything from her.
Can we trade?
Look around. Tell me what you need.
So, she doesn't really have anything of any use to me. Good to know that she's here to train, though, because eventually, one day, I expect I'll be able to do something with that. Whoa, 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 come on, fucking handle the map. What progress did I even make there? Found some moldy bread behind the building, and that nobody else will eat. Maybe that will be enough for those starving cultivators. Cultivators loaf. Okay, so it's quite literally behind the building.
The mechs that went into Abessa pretty much killed that whole party.
I heard he was trading illegally. No wonder he got in trouble.
You're a stranger here. That means you might see things I won't.
What kind of logic is that?
To be honest, I think this is a dead-end job. But Ragnar, against all the evidence, seems to think it was a berserker that killed Ankor, and he wants answers. Me, I think it's a wild goose chase. None of Ragnar's questioning has thrown up any proof a berserker was involved in this, so chances are it was an alb, an outlaw, or a reaver. But if a warlord has an itch to scratch, then that means we have to go and scratch it. So, let's cross all these suspects off the list and give them some closure.
Is this why you brought me to Goliath? To do your dirty work?
I brought you to Goliath to give you a chance. And this is a way to earn it by getting a warlord on your side.
About Askor's murder. Eardor didn't have time to commit a murder. He's tending to the World Heart and looking after supplies. Besides, he's just too weak to have killed Ankor in the way you described.
Yes, I agree. I don't think Eardor was capable of this. That's one less suspect for us. You're making good progress. I'll keep Ragnar informed. Excellent.
All right, so what does that do for
Bad
our
technology
progress?
will get you into trouble here.
Well, maybe I can just buy some stuff from her. Cultivator's loaf says 7 of 50.
Can we
I
trade?
wonder if she has more.
Look around. Tell me what you need.
So that was 18. Still quite short on Cultivator's loaf. I've got the moldy bread, but it's not exactly gonna feed them. I'm gonna cut it off here, and we'll pick it up right here next time, and I'll figure out what what we should do next to kind of push the story forward. Thanks for watching.